Hey, Luke Brew from Brew Coffee here. I wanted to take a minute to tell you all about a new brewing device that we have for purchase in our online store, as well as do a quick little brew guide on how to use it. So what we have is an American press. This is a fairly new brewing device. It was funded through Indiegogo. I was one of the original backers, and that was how I ended up getting mine. I actually just got it a couple months ago, and so I've kind of had a little bit of time to play around with it some. When you get it, it comes in this nice packaging like you see here, and then when you take it out, this is what it looks like. We get a lot of people that ask us if it's a French press because it does look similar, but you'll see when we do the brew guide, you'll kind of see the differences. I typically tell people that it falls somewhere between a French press and an AeroPress. So it's made of a hardened plastic that's BPA free. It's actually fairly heavy. I know I was surprised when I took mine out of the box for the first time and held it in my hands. I was just surprised at the weight. And then anything that isn't the hardened plastic is metal, so it's very sturdy. I feel like this will last a long time. I've only had mine a couple months, but I know that it's held up well. I don't feel like it's just going to fall apart on me. So before I go through a step-by-step, I just kind of want to give you some tips that I've found out through trying to brew with the American press. So there are actually two filters. There is one on the top here and one on the bottom. This is actually where the water passes through. It goes and soaks the coffee grounds and then comes out the top. I think when people hear the word press, they think of a French press, so they try and do a coarse grind. I've found if you do a coarse grind, it under extracts, and then if you go on the other end of the spectrum, if you go closer to a finer grind like an espresso or something like that, you're not really going to be able, there's going to be too much resistance and you're not going to be able to press through. So surprisingly, I've found that if you go closer to what you would use for like a pour over or V60, you end up getting a lot of the full-bodiedness that you get from a French press, but you get a lot of the brighter notes that I feel like are missing with a French press, something closer to what you would get with a pour over. So that would be my biggest thing is try experimenting with the grinds, especially closer to the medium grind. So let's get started.